Baruch Hashem, I had the zchut to live in the Holy Land, in Eretz Israel. I had the zchut to perform the mitzvah of Yishuv Eretz Israel and mitzvah Doraita in all generations. But today I want to speak about something very amazing about living in Israel. In Israel, the Tanach is alive. You can walk in the footsteps of the Tanach. You take in the Tanach in your hands and you can really experience it. This you can't do in the darkness of Chutz La'aretz. Nothing to experience. In Eretz Israel, everything is alive, bringing you Chumash, Tanach, and you walk in the footsteps of our forefathers, and you can really feel it, mamish. But I even have a greater zchut than that. I'm living in Eretz Avot, and I'm a part of Der HaShem in Eretz Israel. What does that really mean? We know all that when Avraham Avinu came to Eretz Israel, when Hashem told him, Lech lecha martzecha, he came to Elon Moreh, Shrem, passed by Beit, walking down to Yerushalayim, Hevron, down to Beersheba. Meaning this is the path in Eretz Israel that Hashem told Avraham to walk. And they set it like in Shrem, we know it, and in Beit, we've been in Mizbeach in Beit, we know from the Tanach that Eli Cohen was in Shiloh. Shiloh was the capital of Israel for 369 years. Not in Herzliya, not in Ranana, not in Kfar Saba, not in Tel Aviv, not in Hadera. This, as today is called like Kvish Shishim, Road 60 in Israel. That's Kvish Avotenu, Der HaShem. And where I live in Har Hevron, I'm living past Hevron, 20 minutes out from Hevron. And you can feel it. We have something called Atar Susia Atika. There we can find like archaeological thing from the Tanach. You know, like you're digging in the ground and you're finding something. We can go to Marat HaMechpelah and you know, like there's where our forefathers and foremothers are buried. We can feel it in our hands. We are living and we are walking and we're working in the areas that Hashem told Avraham to walk. This is a zchut, such a kedusha, mamish kodesh, 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 so holy. First of all, that holiness you can't feel like in Chutz La'aretz, like in Tanach, like in Chutz La'aretz you're not studying so much Tanach, because if you would study Tanach, you would actually understand that you should live in Israel and not like in America or England or Australia or anywhere else, like you should go to Israel. And because the Rabbanim are so afraid of this, so like we mivatel on Tanach and we're studying Gemara. Talmud Bavli, not Yerushalmi, because Yerushalmi is connected to the Holy Land. So Talmud Bavli, that's like still like in Galut, is connected to where we live. But the zchut to actually live like in the path of our forefathers, like where they walked, where they lived, where they worked, the Adamah, like this, the earth. You know, that's you can't describe it. You have to experience it. You can't describe like to go to Hevron to daven. You have to experience it. You have to. It's a feeling. The emes. And that's why I think that the Jews are called settlers. We are unique in many ways because we are doing mamish what Avraham did. We're doing what HaShem asked Avraham to do, like to walk and settle like these places. Hoy Gewalt. When you're living on the 5th floor in some apartment building in Herzliya, Ranana, what's the kesher to the Adamah, to the earth of Eretz Israel? Ein lecha! You're seeing maybe the window of the next apartment building. But here, every step you take is steps from the Tanach. You open the Tanakh and you can really feel it. Like, for example, when Avraham came to Elon Moreh. Elon Moreh today is a beautiful yeshuv in the Shomron. And you can see Shrem. And today you have maybe 400 or 500 families living in Elon Moreh. Jewish families, mamish kedoshim. The footsteps of our forefathers. Just the same way that HaShem commanded Avraham to do, they are doing today. Avraham bought Hevron. Jews are living in Hevron. Mom is taking on what Avraham bought. Avraham didn't buy a 30 storage apartment building in Tel Aviv. No, because Hashem didn't command him to do it. Hashem knew that this is the real thing. And we know that we have to struggle. Like when we're getting a gift from Hashem, a matana HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we have to keep it strong to us and love it with our heart mamis. And this was happened in Eretz Avot, Derech Hashem. To live along Kvish Shishim and the Yeshuvim around it, it's a struggle in many ways. Some people say it's a bit dangerous. Some people say we have a few political issues. So we have to keep strong. But we know that's what Hashem wanted. Like if Hashem didn't want us to be here, why did he send Avraham this way? Why did he send Avraham to build an altar here, an altar there? And Shiloh, what was a kind of 369 years? It was a Shaveh Klum. It's not worth anything. But it is. But we have to struggle to be here. And that's why we are unique. Ma'am is unique in the land of Israel. To live a fancy life in a big city. I'm Zioni, I'm a Zionist. Living in the land of Israel. Maybe I'm even voting in Likud, what do I know? But to be here, it's not Zionism. It's Ahavat Hashem, to love God. ואהבת את השם אלוקיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. Because you're doing what he commanded Avraham to do. And you want to be on that level. We want to be on that level. We want to love Hashem as much as possible in the Holy Land. And the way to do it is to do it. We're commanded Avraham to enter the land of Israel and to build up the foundation of the Jewish presence. Bless us all, and all of us will be able to feel the presence, to feel how the Tanach is alive where we are, where we live in the land of Israel. And for all of you who decide to stay in Galus, remember, you're not a part of history. We are history, and we are the future. You are neither history or the future. Open the Tanach and see the emes, see the truth about who we are and what we are supposed to do. I wish you all a beautiful and great day.